Right, welcome back to part 2 of the fork tine build for the Kubota tractor. Pallet forks for the, pallet forks for the Kubota. I tell you. So all I've done is I've brought them in. They're on the bench. They're a bit high, but it doesn't matter. Ground the area down there I'm going to weld to. I've cut the bits of box section here a little bit shorter, like I said I was gonna. So if I equal them out in there, then we'll be able to penetrate the weld just on there. I've noticed these aren't full on square, so what I'll do is I'll get a tack. I'll make sure they're all straight up on one plane, and then we'll just weld in. And then next we'll bring plate down from here down to here to really tie them in. So that's the job. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll set you up on the camera somehow to see me do that. I think what I might do here, just whilst it's to get it all straight, I might just use the MIG welder just to get it tacked in place, and then we'll bring the stick out and we'll get some penetration. But yeah. I think I've lost it, guys. Running on not much sleep. Right, we'll set yous up. Right, so we're using the Power Weld XR938H True Vision welding screen. It's a nice screen. And I've got a straight edge here. The rusty one, but it's a straight edge nonetheless. Basically going to put that up that plane there and make sure that that's not sat crooked over on it. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference if it was or it wasn't, but I'd rather have it right, and then it'll be alright. So just notice this might need a little bit grinding down here. Onto some good steel. So this is where I need like 3 sets of hands. To be honest, what I might do is that's took it there, that's nice. Nearly. Just do a little tack this side. I know you can't see. Oh, she's took her up. That's it, beautiful. Go a bit low on that, on the heat there. So we'll just do the same on the other one. That one's actually not bad at all. I forget I'm not on a welding table. Oh, that's better. Beautiful. So that's them tacked in place now. Now we're going to switch welding gear over to the stick welding or manual metal arc, which is MMA, and we're going to get some heat penetrated into this welding job, and get all this properly done up and happy days. So yeah, let's go for it. Right, these rods are a little bit old. I don't know how they're going to perform. We'll see. We might have to revert back to it. Ah, you bugger. Right, so we've got the frame in now, and we're going to get this prepped. Oh, God, everything's heavy with metal. So I'm going to get this prepped. Basically, what I mean with prepping, hold on, I'm going to, where them angle bits are going, I haven't got any with me. Yeah, I have. Where I'm going to have these angles at 100×65 coming down here, I need to grind the welds up here and then grind the paint away, and yeah, we'll weld them in, and I think that will just rigidify or solidify, no, rigidify the bit it needs to be. So they're going to be full length of this frame. Can you see? There you go. They're going to be full length for this full width for this frame, or full length, sorry, but just with the hole at the top for where the forks are going to sit in. So naturally, these are going to have a down tilt all the time because it'll be further out at the top. So the forks will always be pointing up. I think that's how it'll be. So yeah, grind that. Grind this bit around here. I think I'm going right to the end. I think. I haven't decided yet. I have a tape measure somewhere in here. I think I gave myself 500mm or thereof. Yeah. 520. That depends if I want to bring them on the inside. No. We'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that. So when I've done this, I'll bring his back. I've got some metal to cut on the chop saw, so I'm gonna have to pull that out of there. That's gonna be fun. I don't know if we'll get it. So yeah. We're nearly there though. We've just got them 4 bits to put on, 4 bits to cut, holes to drill in in all of them, weld them on, bring the tractor over, figure out where the mounts are going to go on this frame, and that's it, we're done. So yeah, we'll keep going. Right, so now I'm measuring these at 530. I'm going to cut 4 of these. If we can get them in. Well, if that ain't noisy, I don't know what it is. Oh. Right, let's get these prepped. Right guys, so I've done a few steps there whilst the camera wasn't on, so I'm sorry about that, but it was just boring, repetitive stuff. So it was just holes getting drilled in this angle. So now we've got them, we can set them into place and know exactly where we need to grind down when we need to. I have as well, guys, I've drilled holes in wrong orientation, unless I flip this around, which I can do. Right, crisis averted there. I was a proper blonde moment there. So we've got them right now. We'll get them squared up with a speed square, but we're going to have like 520mm bar going inside there, and that'll give us, well, I think the tines are 100mm, so that should give us 300mm inside that to travel. Yeah, so get it squared up, time lapse you, weld it up, job's a tatey. Alright folks, it seems like I've neglected you for the last bit of this build here. We've made a bit of a mess with tools, like, but there's a reason why we've done that, guys. That's because I'm leaving the garden, my mum and dad's back garden. Dogs are going to be up to the eyes, and I'm walking to the wood yard. Because, not just because it's a rainy crappy day, but ooh, the tractor has moved. The tractor, oh my god, what a mess I've made. The tractor now has forks on, guys. Oh, what a mess. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I have now made the forks for the tractor, and let me tell you, they work pretty good. I just need to get some nylocks on these pins, because I've just put bolts through them. Can you see? They're like there and there. So yeah, I've just picked up a bag of split wood, which is obviously my dumpy bags, and it's just picked it up with ease. So I'm very happy about that. So the plan is, well, it's done. The forks are done. So I was just going to move this bucket to a different location because where it was at is currently not in doing me any good. And we're going to get a bag, a dumpy bag, and thread it onto the. I don't know whether to bring splitter out. It's been hit and miss with rain, but it does look like we've got some sunny skies coming in. Well, not sunny, but a bit clearer. So, but other than that, though, guys, right, it's working. It's working. It was a hellish weight out the front, like, so. I don't know how things are going to hold up. So what I've done is I've got these plates welded onto these uprights, which are welded onto them. So I just don't know. We might have to revisit this in some years to come, but you know, maybe it's this year. I just don't know till we start using it, till we start moving things about. So that's that done. Ignore these points here, they're not really strong enough or anything. At the back we have this big old monstrous 45 litre drum. Let me just lower it off, because that's going to put too much strain on them rear arms. So John, who has been, you know, has helped us out in the past, had a friend who sadly has passed away, and he had some he had a lot of tractors in his time, and we went through and got this yesterday. So yeah, it's a 45 gallon drum. It's filled with concrete, and it's got some arms coming out, which are obviously for a Cat 1, but my pins are Cat 2. So at my, well, I thought the GoPro actually just died there, because it just completely went crazy on the screen, repairing file. I was like, oh no, I've never had an issue with this GoPro Hero 9 Black. It's been fantastic. It's never faulted me, but don't know what happened there. Please don't do this to me. Can't afford new cameras at the moment. So yeah, I need to get some Cat 2 Cat 2 adapters and get them. What do you want, Luna? Bugger off. Get them on there so they're going to stop swaying about, and I'm going to have to put some chain or do something, or maybe even tighten these turnbuckles up, because they are a bit slack and they're wobbling all over the place. So that is something to do. So yeah, we've got that to do, so yeah, but everything is running fine. I've just took it round the corner there to drop a bag of wood off, and it's just performed beautifully. So I'm a little bit umming and ahhing about the way that I've done these fork tines with this box section, because I think what's going to happen eventually is this is going to start bending out. It's going to start doing that. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to get some stock as well to weld around this. So this is all like, and I'll put some stock so it slides on there like a bushing, so this can slide on there. This is not its permanent. I just haven't got any at the moment. I need to order some or find some. But yeah, I should have what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to strap some metal over down both sides, so it does that all right. And scrap men hawking about there, look. And yeah, that should strengthen that up so they shouldn't bend. But yeah, it works a treat. Works a treat. I was going to cut some more of these tines, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to leave them as they are. I'm not going to gain much. So yeah, I was going to cut, I don't know, maybe 250, 300 mil off the end, but I'm not going to bother now. I'm going to leave it as it is. Look, now I've got this bucket up in the air. I mean, I could do that at any time, but I can see just clearly how bad the bottom edge of this bucket is. So I think what we might do in the future is cut it out all the way along and weld a new piece in. I think that's the best option for it. Cutting edges still got a little bit of life left on it, but it has been well used and it's very, very sharp. Very pointy. So anyway, guys, yeah, I'm sorry that the last bit there, all I was doing was cutting pins to size, drilling them. The pins are hardened, so yeah, they were hard like to drill, but my cobalt drill bits went through it. And yeah, so I'm just cutting, drilling, and just making sure it all fit nice, and it does. So I did the first test with picking up that bag of split wood, and it did it fine. So I've got, I'm not worrying at all about that. So yeah, right, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to go pull the log splitter out, the Janssen FS35 log splitter, and we're going to get some splitting done for the next hour, I think, because it's whilst it's still fair and fine, I think that's a good idea. So until next time, guys, take it easy. Thanks very much. And yeah, we now have some forklifts, pallet forks for the Kubota L4630 GST. Thanks very much for sticking with me, guys. Bye for now.